A production.
Okay, we are off mute.
This webcast is brought to you by
Absolute Business Promotions. Grindy Seeds. New Hope Chiropractic. Rosenbauer. And White Insurance.
All right, back in 5. Good evening, Big Sioux Media on the road in Mount Vernon with Darren Roosh and Ryan Robinson on the call. Mustang Nation, it is Thursday night under the lights as we bring you the first round of Class 11B playoffs. Your Mustangs, 4-4, are seated number 13, and we're kind of having sort of a rematch, even though it's playoffs, Ryan, from earlier in the season against the 7-1 Mt Vernon Plankinton Titans, who are seated number 4. Last Friday's regular season game was a convincing win for the Mustangs, 48-6 over the Wagner Red Raiders. Ryan, both the offense and defense were firing on all cylinders.
They were. We had a number of turnovers on the defensive side and finally got to see our offense finish some drives, and everything looked really good.
Yeah, it was good to see. You know, it's a way to finish strong for that last game of the season, knowing at that time it was kind of do or die to make it into the playoffs. And you know, the seniors stepped up to play. The offensive and defensive line needed that confidence booster, and they got it.
Yeah, they did. And hopefully they can remember what happened last week and, you know, kind of bring that back again and have a better showing against
you definitely
tonight.
Yeah, you definitely want to carry that momentum into playoff season. Tri-Valley exploded last week with 34 points in the first half. Eli McFarland had the first of 3 touchdowns on the opening drive. He scored on a 2-yard run with 8 minutes to go in the quarter, and then Colby Carruthers, I mean, that kid was all over the field offensively and defensively.
He had a great game last week.
Yeah, he added a 24-yard run with 35 seconds left in the quarter to give the Mustangs a 14-0 lead. And McFarland also went to the air in the second quarter, and he connected with Lawson Louise on a 24-yard play. Mm-hmm. So that was good to see all those different levels of offense, from the run game, from the pound and grind it out to let's go through the air a little bit. McFarland also had a touchdown on a 5-yard run in the third, and then Brody Divig scored on a 5-yard touchdown run in the fourth quarter for that 48-0 lead. Definitely the momentum that the Mustangs needed coming into tonight's match. Back on September 23rd, the Mustangs struggled against MVP.
Oh yeah, no, it was a struggle.
Yeah, where the Mustangs lost 32-6. Where Tri-Valley only finished with 119 yards of total offense, 98 rushing, and 21 yards passing. So right now we're going through a few announcements. Mount Vernon Plankinton Titans, they're 7-1. They suffered their first loss of the season last weekend at home to the hands of winner, 34-8.
Yeah.
So, you know, that kind of messes with you a little bit, trying to mentally prepare when you're thinking we're going to go undefeated here. Mm-hmm. So we're going to step away for a few messages, and then we will be right back for the kickoff, or for the toss and then the kickoff.
Absolute Business Promotions is your one-stop for fully customizable items for all kinds of events like weddings, gender reveals, graduations, school booster clubs, business wear, advertising, parades, trade shows, fundraisers, birthdays, and more. They do screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, sublimation printing, decals, rhinestone designs, banners, and vinyl signs. Visit their website, www.absolutebusinesspromotions.com, to see everything they have to offer, or give them a call at 605-204-5255.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in South Dakota.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
At Wiffles Hybrids, our hybrids are developed and tested for this very specific part of the Central Corn Belt. So, once they get on your farm, they feel right at home. Wiffles Hybrids, one thing done right.
To see how Wiffles Hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Wiffles Hybrids, more than a number.
All right, we are back. They're kind of still introducing some individual players for Mt Vernon, Plankinton. So let's take a look at, Ryan, at how both teams ended up here for tonight's matchup.
Sure.
Taking a look at the Mustangs, 4-4 record. Some of their losses they had were there was 4 losses at home. One was the winner where we lost 48-12. They won with Parker 21-0, one on the road at Custer 43-0, one at Sisseton 52-0. Then they lost to Mt Vernon Plankinton 32-6, lost to West Central for homecoming 48-0, lost on the road to Elk Point Jefferson 48-7, and then last week they beat Wagner 48-6. So jumping over to the Titans, they had an excellent season, no doubt about it. They beat Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central 37-8. Defeated Miller Highmore Herald 30-13. 50 Rundum scored 50 points, 50-0 for Trip Delmont Armor. Andy Central Dakota Christian. That's quite the school. They beat Jim River 30-7. Beat Rapid City Christian 52-21. Beat us, and then they beat Wagner 48-24, and then they lost for their last regular season of the game, or season, 34-8, or they lost 8-34. Well, Ryan, tonight, you lose, you go home.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, we're going to step away for the national anthem, and we will be right back.
You are currently in the Ruth Donahoe First Dakota Fieldhouse. It was a collaboration between a lot of different entities in this community that came together. It is special because it is a place that we feel we're going to bring a lot of individuals to Yankton, and we're ready for that.
It's been something that started as a small project and with some vision and a lot of work and a lot of partners, we ended up to where we are. Just over a city block long. We've got about 100 feet wide here, and we have multiple things that we're able to do. So we've got tennis in our other building, our community center, you know, a lot of different indoor things like that. And then when it comes to convention and meeting space, the sky's kind of the limit.
So reach out to anybody at Mount Marty University. Being so expansive, fresh air continues to be pumped in. We can be 6 feet apart and still host a large number of individuals, and we feel safely.
South Dakota is really ready for pretty much anything. To anybody looking at having a convention, you know, you can have it here and we're open for business.
True Weight Solutions, offered exclusively at New Hope Chiropractic in Crooks. A weight loss program that is simple and sustainable because you're not eating prepackaged foods or taking additional medications, there's no exercise required, and it is certainly not a starvation diet. Since we've launched the program, we've helped people lose a considerable amount of weight, which has led to some pretty happy and healthy patients. To learn more, it's really simple. Just go to our website or give us a call. This might just be the program for you.
As a business owner, a community leader, a substitute teacher, and a state legislator,
I have the background and experience to address our state's biggest challenges in education, the economy, and healthcare. I have a record of crossing party lines, finding solutions, and getting things done. If that's what you'd like to see from your next state representative, I'd be honored to have your vote. I'm Dan Allers, and I approve this message.
We were saying right before the national anthem, you lose, you go home.
Honestly, we're going to have to play like what we played last week in
Yep.
order to keep on going.
And the nice week and one more step in the road to the Dome with the championship, which is going to be on Friday, November 11th. What will happen tonight? You'll have to stay with us. It's playoff season, and you never know what will happen.
That's right.
We'll see what Coach Sneathen and the Mustangs have drawn up for tonight's match. Any final thoughts while they're doing the coin toss here, Ryan?
Yeah, honestly, and still going like what we did last week, and we need to step it up.
Yeah, game to our home turf is Titans had 415 total yards.
It was.
The Mustangs will be receiving to start the game off here. All right, Mustang Nations, we need to hear you all the way. We have this opportunity to bring you this game, so.
Coaches are giving some last-minute words of advice. And
looks like Dibig.
Yep.
Here we go. And boom, short kick. Picked up here at the 30-yard line. Nice little return.
Not bad, actually.
Picked up about what, 12 yards on the return?
Looks like it.
All right, so we got 1st and 10. Mustangs on their 42-yard line.
No, it's our 42.
Or sorry, our All right, Mustangs split out 3 receivers right. Mustangs starting with the pass to Loiza. Looks like he made it out to about the 46-yard line.
Yeah.
Nice little quick little toss by the Mustangs there. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Not a bad first play at all. Something a little bit different.
Mustangs come up, kind of their stronger formation here.
Doesn't look like that pitch got us very much. Looks like maybe a yard, maybe 2 yards.
That was a quick pitch out to Logan Ellison. Brings up like 3rd and
it's like 4.
4. So no yards on that one. Another quick hand up to Carruthers up the middle, and he was able to get the first down for the Mustangs.
It's honestly, it's nice to see because Colby looks like he is still playing from last week. I mean, that was a nice straight up the gut to get the first down.
Yeah, that was like, what, a 13-yard pickup?
Yeah.
Great job by the Mustangs, kind of mixing it up, kind of putting the Titans back on their heels.
Another little pitch. I think 2 yards, I think that is.
I think Sorensen was on the run with that one.
Yep, looks like we're down to almost the 39-yard line of theirs.
Brings up 2nd and 7 for the Mustangs. Kick to Carruthers. Looks like he might have picked up, what, another two yards?
Maybe.
1 yard? Yeah, 1 yard.
To be honest, it's nice to see him like take a pitch out or anything, but I think he's a lot better runner just going straight ahead.
It's good to have McFarland back here as QB for the Mustangs.
Yeah. Brings that nice mix of speed and throwing ability.
Carruthers with one big push. I'm not sure if he got the first down.
It's going to be close.
They're looking. Oh, they are going to do a measurement.
Yeah.
We do got a few.
And then there's that pole.
Mustangs are short about.
For it. And if I was going to go.
Able to get on the defensive side of the ball here.
They have. I mean, none of the runs have been.
Karum out there. First down for the Mustangs.
But no, you're right. The offensive line is playing really well tonight so far.
Brings up 1st and 10
from the 23.
From the 23 for the Mustangs. Man, what a great drive here for the Mustangs. Hoping they can put a few points up on the board.
Yeah.
McFarland keeps the ball. Some good blocks. Might have picked up. Man, the running game, that ground and pound by the Mustangs is doing really good, eating up some clock, keeping that defense out on the field.
I think they moved it back to 2 yards. So we're on the 21.
Oh, little miscommunication there between Carruthers and Sorensen.
Yeah.
And he is dumped for a loss.
Yeah, they're talking about it now too.
Quick pass to the flat and unable to bring it in.
If he could have caught that, I think we might not have gotten the first down. But
and we got our first flag on the play too here, Ryan.
Oh. Well, let's see what this is.
I'm guessing that's in the area of a hold.
Yeah.
Or they I think they declined it. Brings up 4th down.
Yeah, I would have declined it too. So we'll see if Reese can put this through.
This
I
is
apologize, but you're not going to be able to see Reese kick.
So the ball will be spotted at like the 28-yard line, so about a 38-yard field goal attempt. It's up. It's got enough distance. And it is good by the Mustangs with like a 30-yard field goal. Outstanding.
That is nice. Reese has a really strong leg, and he is accurate as well. So it is nice to have him on the team.
All right. If we apologize, kind of our signal strength is kind of going in and out here. Not sure if you guys were able to see that, but the Mustangs were able to kick a 38-yard field goal, so they go up 3-0 over the Titans. So the Titans with an opportunity here to get the ball.
Yeah, we'll see what the defense can do in trying to stop them.
Picked up by Isaiah Olson. He's still going. And he gets down the line. Looks like he gets to about the 40, right at the 40-yard line. They're calling him out of defense has been outstanding this year for the Mustangs.
They have. They've really been the stronger unit throughout the whole season.
So number 18, Reed Russ, QB for the Titans. Quick handoff to Mayer. Mayer able to get 10 yards on that first play.
Yeah. They're going to count him.
Oh, just short. So 2nd and 1 for the Titans. And we are down to about the 6-minute mark here in the first quarter with the Mustangs up 3-0 over the Titans. Titans load that right side. Mustangs shift. Quick handoff.
It's a good job. Still got the first down.
Brought down by Nalick. Able to get about, 4 yards on that play?
Yeah.
Brings up a first down for the Titans. Quarterback keeps the ball. Russ out to the right, and he is still going, and he is flying down the sideline, and he is chased down.
I think they got him out at about the 20.
Was that Loiza with the tackle? No, Sorensen with the tackle.
Yeah. Counting him out at the 22.
Big run there by Russ.
Yeah.
Draw up the middle, stop by the Mustangs. He's not going anywhere.
Nowhere.
Quick pitch out. One person to beat. McFarland misses the tackle, and that is a touchdown for the Titans.
I would have shown you that touchdown, but like we said earlier, there's some blind spots here.
Is that some fireworks going off, Ryan?
You know what?
Or what was that? I couldn't.
I would love to say that they were fireworks, but I think it might have been a drum.
All right. Titans go for a 2-point conversion attempt. Russ keeps it himself, and he is in.
Yep.
So with that, at the 4:22 mark, Titans are up over the Mustangs 8-3. So a good comeback here for the Titans.
Yeah, that was a good answer to.
So that was a 60-yard drive roughly on the ground the whole way.
Last game, I mean, that was their strong suit. It was.
All right, Mustangs, we are coming back. Yeah.
3-yard pickup.
All right. Mustangs were able to get a 3-yard pickup on that first run.
Had to throw it up high in order to avoid the lineman, and weren't able to connect at all. All right, let's see what we can do here. 3rd down and 10. Or sorry, 3rd down and 7. I think we got maybe a yard, maybe a couple, but it's not enough. 4th down and 5 to go, so it's looking like we're going to bring the punt team out. Good Mustang bounce. Landon Reiser. Or no, sorry. That's Dustin Seas.
All right, Mustang Nation, we are having some technical difficulty with signal strength tonight. We apologize for any technical difficulties here. So we are going to start recording the game here so then we can dump that in. So the Titans take over on the ground, stood up. Oh, we have a flag thrown from the way back ref here. Face mask, hands to the face here by the Titans.
Well, that'll push them back a little bit.
All right. Again, our stream isn't the world's greatest. It's kind of fading in and out tonight, so we apologize for that. However, we are recording the game, so that will be put onto YouTube when we do end the stream here.
Do you want me to go out and hold up an antenna?
Yeah. So we are at the 2:45 mark. Mustangs trail 3-8. Titans are pushed back to what, their 11-yard line?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Or
well, they had the gain, but everything got pushed back, so they're basically starting off.
So
fresh.
Quick toss,
and he went nowhere. He might have lost a yard, maybe.
Man, that D line is getting down low.
They are. They're doing good. It is not bad so far, really. I mean, sure, we're down 8-3 right now, but the boys are holding up.
Brings up 2nd down and about 10. Oh, Mustangs fell for the little play action there, and then they were able to pitch it to the outside to Drew Gerlach.
Still
brings up 3rd and 5.
Yeah. Minute 20 left in the quarter. He did not get there.
Mustangs were unable. It's tough when these players are that strong, that fast to make those arm tackles, Ryan.
Yeah.
You got to break down.
Oh, they're going to measure it. See, I didn't think he got there at all. Not even close enough to measure, but. Minute 4 left.
Fourth down and about 6 inches.
Yeah. I wonder if they go for it.
I think that would be a good call, Ryan.
I mean, it's pretty deep in their territory. We're still only on, their 20-yard line?
Mustangs need to watch the ball.
Yeah. Don't jump off sides.
Be interesting how low the D-line gets here.
Yeah.
Linebackers scoot up to help clean up behind the D-line. And the Mustangs are pushing.
Yeah,
I think he might have got the nose over the edge.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's a first down for the Titans. You know, really, that was a good job by the Mustangs with only 6 inches to move the ball.
Right. I mean, they really didn't move it. I mean, they barely got that first down, so.
Got about 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Oh, hey, there's that pole again.
Oh, they do a reverse up the middle. One guy to beat, and he is off to the races. McFarland able to chase him down, catches him at about the 20-yard line.
Yeah,
with 16.8 seconds left. So that was about, what, a 60-yard pickup?
Yeah.
Not what the Mustangs needed here.
No, everything was looking really good, and they fell for the trickery again.
So, yeah, great reverse there by the Titans, and Mustangs unable to find it, but McFarland was able to chase them down.
You know, I couldn't see who it was, but somebody had him just by the back of his jersey and just could not hold enough of it to bring him down.
So that will bring us to the end of the first quarter where the Mustangs trail 3-8. We will step away for a few words from a couple of our sponsors, and we will be back for the second quarter.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in South Dakota.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
If you have insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson, president of White Insurance. They have all of your insurance needs from farm, home, auto, business, crop, life, and health insurance. White Insurance is located at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks. For all of your insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson of White Insurance, 605-543-5722, or stop in at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks.
All right, we are coming into the second quarter here. Thoughts on the first quarter, Ryan?
Honestly, I'm pleased. It's been a good first quarter. It's only 8-3. The boys have looked really well, and honestly, it's the offense really.
Yeah, absolutely. The offense was doing great, and that first score was a 38-yard field goal by Reese Smith.
And we really needed that. We really needed to put some points on the board because I think this only helps their morale.
So the Titans are on their 15-yard line to start the second quarter here. Brought down by Dustin Seas.
Dustin has played pretty good this season. He really has.
He has.
You know, you put Nellick in there and Carruthers on defense, and Sorensen and Gronwald have all been playing really well.
So Seas is a 6-foot senior, 151 pounds. All right, brings second down and a ways to go from about the 22-yard line. Penalty on the Titans. Titans really haven't gone to the air yet. Oh, great read by the Mustangs on a keeper by Russ. Brendan Newman wasn't going to have anything to do with that. He was able to get upfield on the offensive side of the ball, and, man, he did a great job stopping him.
Yeah, they lost a yard on that play. So that's great. That's now it's third down.
Defense is able to get a lot of good reads tonight.
Yeah, they've only fallen victim to a couple of plays, really.
Russ keeps the ball again. Great outside block.
Miss that tackle in the backfield.
Yep, Loaiza brings him down, but that gives the Titans a 1st and goal from like the 9-yard line. Titans continued to pound it on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't able to stop them earlier in the season, and I wouldn't
draw
have
up
changed
the
anything.
middle. Big push by the O-line. I think they were able to get about a 6-yard. We'll bring up 2nd and goal from about the 3-yard line. That line is pretty faint down there.
Yeah, it is. And I'm at a bad angle, so. They're saying it's the 4-yard line.
All right.
Scoreboard, so we'll go with that.
Quick toss back and right up the middle to Gerlach, and he is in for a Titan touchdown.
9 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second quarter.
Nice setup of plays there, even with a couple of penalties. Titans able to still punch it into the end zone.
Yeah, and honestly, we're just like inches away from stopping them a couple of times.
Yes, absolutely. Mustangs are getting there. They're just got to break down and wrap up. Russ keeps it himself. Oh, flips it backwards.
I don't think he got it.
No, not in.
Nice.
So the 2-point attempt was stopped by the Mustangs. All right, Ryan. Mustangs are getting the ball back here on kickoff.
We need to go back to that first drive.
Yeah, 9 minutes, 50 seconds here to go here in the first half for the Mustangs. Game is within reach. Anybody's game right now.
No, it really is. I mean, we're almost there to put some more points up on the board, and you know, we get into halftime and you know, we get this down to even a 1-score game. It would be really nice to see.
Yeah, definitely.
We could you know, it'd put some it'd be a good morale boost going to halftime for the boys, and
all right, back for the Mustangs is Sorensen and Divig. And boom, there's the kickoff. Brought up to the middle.
35, 36-yard line.
So Reiser able to get probably about a 10-yard carry up for the Mustangs as the offense comes on the field.
Reiser's been able to really kind of contribute, especially on special teams this year. Him doing returning, he's been really good.
Really, the Mustangs kickoff return game has been really good. I mean, probably been averaging, 15 yards a return if you average it throughout all the games?
Yeah. I mean, we haven't been stuck deep in our own territory at all, so.
2 receivers split left, 1 right. McFarland keeps it.
Nice.
He is through the middle, and he is off to the races, and nobody can catch him. No flags on the play. Touchdown, Mustangs. Well, Ryan, first play. Boom.
Yeah, and that is outstanding. The line opened up a good hole for him, and Eli is fast.
He is. I mean, he pretty much hit that line wide open, and I tell you what, kudos to that O-line. I know you weren't on the call last week, but we were kind of talking about how we don't give enough credit to the O and D line, and they're the ones in the trenches doing all the work. And right there, I mean, they just showed you what they can do and had the Titans on their heels. Reese Smith in for the extra point attempt. And it is up and it's good.
Yeah, well over the uprights. Well over the uprights.
I don't ever remember a kicker having that strong of a leg. I know when your son was playing, Ryan, he had a good leg, but.
Yeah. And honestly, if Riley was here right now, he'd tell you that Reese is a better kicker than what he was. So, no, I can't remember us ever having as good of a kicker as what Reese is for us.
So that was roughly about a 66-yard touchdown play by the Mustangs.
Yeah,
thanks to some great blocking, and McFarland used his speed after that. I mean, once he hit the 20-yard line, MVP said, we're saving some energy, and we are backing down a couple of gears.
Yeah, we're not going to catch him. Yeah, and honestly, it looked like he was pulling away from them all.
Yes. You know, we were kind of talking about that earlier. I mean, it's 0-0, 0-0. I mean,
yeah.
It can be anybody's game, and here you are with only took about 20 seconds off the clock on that play, and 9:32 mark, and the Mustangs are only down by 4 against the Titans on the road.
The 7-1 Titans.
Big kickoff by Reese, man. They are playing with an extra hop in their step. Is that Carruthers there on the big tackle?
It almost always is.
He is up in everybody's grill this year, especially these last few games. I mean, man, it is great to see that spark and that fire in the Mustangs.
No, you can see it. They're believing it right now. They believe they have a chance, and it was. I honestly think it was that first drive. I think that getting those 3 points on the board right off, I think that's really lit a fire underneath them.
Russ does a quick pitch. Mustangs able to break down.
I don't think he got much of anything at all.
And there was that number 44 again, kind of in the mix of everything.
Crazy. Colby really has had a great season. I mean, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, and
special teams. I mean, he is almost always the first one down there.
Owen Neely's been in on there's been some gang tackling. So when we do break down, we've been doing a great job with the tackling. Brings a draw up the middle.
Might have got 3 at the best. Oh, 4. I'm going to go ahead and call it 4 now.
Brings up 3rd and long for the Titans. 3rd and 7.
Let's see, there you go, embarrass me again. I said it was 4, and you said no, it's 3.
I'm just going off the board, Ryan. I'm kind of cheating. I don't have a good angle here.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Depending on what side of the field we're on, we're taking turns on who can see the best. Russ is keeping it.
Yep, but
Mustangs.
That's Colby again.
There's Colby Carruthers across the line and pushes him back to a couple of yards there, Ryan.
Yeah, it's looking like a 4th and 10 now.
A little concern out there.
Hopefully.
The Titans are going, do we punt it? Do we run it? Do we fake it?
Honestly, I think if I was the coach, I think I would punt at this point because obviously we've put a little bit of fear in them.
Mustangs need to watch it because Russ is back. He is their punter. Low snap. Russ does kick it. Beautiful punt.
It's going to be short, though.
Picked up by Dibbig, and he is off. He picks it up, and he breaks a few tackles and able to get about, I don't know, about 12, 15 yards on that.
That was brave.
That was brave. I mean, here you go. You got to leave it all out in the field. It's do or die tonight.
I don't think I would have. I mean, they were right there waiting for him. And
so with that punt, the Mustangs take over in Titan territory in the 39-yard line.
Yep, 39.
At the 7:14 mark here in the first half.
All right.
Mustangs go trips left with their receivers. McFarland keeps it. Not
the
going.
Same result last time, but
nope.
That's all right. Last time we did trips to either side, we threw it. So, this keeps them on their toes a little bit. Maybe set something up for next time.
Able to pick up about a yard on that play. Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Mustangs.
Looks like there's a timeout.
Timeout for the Mustangs. So we will be back after word from one of our sponsors.
Welcome to Rosenbauer America. Your new career will be just one of many incredible things you will build here, along with pride, self-worth, and tremendous satisfaction knowing you're fighting fire right along with the men and women on the front lines. This is a rare opportunity to contribute to something bigger than each of us. At Rosenbauer, you will be a difference maker. So that siren you're hearing, it's your new career calling.
Jen will be upset. They stunt.
All right, Rob Shop, Edward Jones. Market swings making you uneasy? We're here for you, ready to listen and navigate this together. Schedule your complimentary portfolio review. Contact Rob Shop, your Del Rapids Edward Jones financial advisor, located at 507 West 4th Street, across the highway from Pizza Ranch, member SIPC. All right, and we are back with the Mustangs with 2nd and 9 from the Titans 38. Mustangs have them on their heels. Picks up some good blocks. Hayden Hastings with the run tonight.
Not too bad a run, really.
No, brings up 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, I'd say it's a long 3. Oh, hey, look. The scoreboard agrees with me.
Man, Ryan, you're good.
Man, I should do this professionally.
Louisa comes in with the call for the Mustangs. Mustangs continue to keep it on the ground. McFarland keeps it.
Man, it's gonna be close.
4th and 2.
It's gonna be close.
Brings up about 4th and 2, I believe.
5 minutes, 25 seconds left in the half, and we're gonna go for it.
Quick pitch out to Dibbig. Nope, and he's still going. He's still on his feet, unable to get to the edge. MVP was ready for that, and a turnover on downs by the Mustangs brings the Titans offense back on the field. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Just unable to get a couple of blocks. He made one tackler miss.
But all that did was just push him back, and he just did not have enough field left to run.
Well, this would be an opportune time here at about the 5-minute mark for the Mustangs to get a nice turnover, wouldn't it, Ryan?
It would. We haven't had one yet this game, so.
Russ keeps it. Few Mustangs in on the tackle. Carruthers.
Logan Ellison, it looks like, I think was in on there.
Ellison comes up limping a little bit.
A little bit.
He's heading over to the sideline, and
yeah.
Sorensen is coming in for him. Brings up about 2nd down and 8 for the Titans. Another kind of reverse, but that going nowhere. Stood up and brought down by Owen Neely. He read that beautifully coming down the line and was able to wrap up, and he didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, you can. Sometimes those misdirection plays can just work beautifully, and sometimes those D linemen can sniff that out and make that look really ugly.
Clock continues to tick at the 3:56 mark here in the first half.
3rd down.
They're going to the air. And incomplete. He had a step on Luiza, but Luiza recovered well and able to get in the face of Isaiah Olson. So incomplete pass brings up 4th and long for the Titans. Great job by the Mustangs there.
Oh, it was. And that's exactly what we needed. So I'm betting that they're going to punt, because if they would have failed, it would just give the Mustangs an excellent opportunity to drive some points before the half.
Dibbig and Reiser are standing back on the 30-yard line, waiting to receive the punt. Nice high kick. Mustangs, it's rolling. I think the Mustangs were able to get out of the way, and it took a Mustang bounce. So it looks like the Mustangs are going to take over at their own roughly 39.5-yard line.
Yeah.
Whew, I got a little close when that ball took that Mustang bounce, but it was rolling to a few white jerseys.
I wouldn't have expected it to bounce backwards on them, but yeah, it's a good thing everybody was able to avoid that. And
all right, Mustangs take over 1st and 10 with 3:36 to go.
We have plenty of time, couple timeouts.
McFarland drops back for a pass. He is flushed, but he takes off running.
It's all right. He got to about the 50, I think.
Stops the clock. Brings up 2nd and short for the Mustangs. Oh, no, he was able to pick up the 1st down. They got into Titan territory here, and the ball spotted at the 48. Man, Mustangs have to be really happy with their play here.
Oh, no, they do. I mean, just thinking back to the first time we played the Titans, I mean, it's a totally different game.
Yeah, the Mustangs, they definitely came here to play.
And there's a flag.
Delay of game by the
Took too much
Mustangs.
time, which we honestly did not need that.
No, when you got the Titans on their heels, you got to keep pushing them backwards.
Yeah. And we don't need to fight for more yards than what we already have to.
So it brings up 1st and 15 back into Mustang territory from their 48-yard line. Carruthers up the middle, able to push a few players out of the way, pick up a few yards on that play.
Basically got us back to the original line of scrimmage.
Hunter Pluger there, able to get into the defensive zone and help push. Brings up like 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs. Looking at the clock, we are right at the 3-minute mark here to go in the first half. Mustangs looking to capitalize here on that last punt by the Titans. Pitch out to Sorensen.
He got kind of bottled up.
Yeah, he was kind of running east and west and unable to turn it to the north where we needed to go.
Yeah.
Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Mustangs.
2 minutes 30.
What's in the playbook here on this call? Big 3rd down play, Ryan.
Man, deep down, I want them to go out with a pass, but I think maybe I would run with Colby straight up the middle.
And MVP is piling in the players. Oh, ball was loose.
Yeah.
Oh, turned over.
Yep.
The D was able to get around and knock the ball out of McFarland's hands. Not what we were hoping for, Ryan.
No.
Mustangs turn it over with 2:03 to go here in the first half. So, all right, D, here we go.
Yeah, the boys can't let this get to them because they can't lose the momentum of what they had.
No, and we do know the Titans can score on pretty much every opportunity, but little things like that happen, and hey.
Another series.
So the Titans are keeping it in tight. And they keep it. Russ spins out. Hits a slant on the middle there to number 22, Drew Gerlach. Able to pick up the first down.
Minute 50 left in the quarter.
Ball is marked on the 28-yard line. Russ did a good job hiding that ball from the defense, able to roll out to his right and hit the Gerlach slanting across.
Yeah.
Another pass here. Mustangs got a beat on it.
We almost had that.
Almost picked off. Man, number 15, Zach Baker, kind of almost turned into a defensive back there to prevent the Mustangs from picking that off.
Yeah, we had the better angle on that.
Mustangs were definitely ready for that play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Minute 25. And it's my friend the pole once again. That didn't go hardly anywhere. They tried to run straight up the middle. Maybe a yard.
Who was in on that tackle? The pole was in my way. I don't know if that was Carruthers and Nalick or.
Honestly, I was watching through the small screen, so
I think
I'm kind of at an angle.
I think Carruthers and Luke Nalick were in on that tackle. Luke has done an outstanding job this year.
Yeah, he has. Really.
I mean, a freshman.
Yep.
Russ is in the shotgun. Fakes it. He keeps it himself. Got a hole. Oh, looks like good run there by Russ. Brought down by Sorensen. However, holding on the Titans.
Yeah, you saw it, right?
Yeah. That I don't want to jump too far ahead in my conclusions, but Yeah, that was a big hold, and that was a big hole
Yeah,
with the hold. What do we have for time, Ryan?
There's 39 seconds left. If you want to be truly official, it's 39.1.
So that'll back the Titans up 10 yards.
And honestly, this will hopefully end this drive or help end this drive because they have a long ways to go now. They're on the 39.
Russ drops back for a pass. Mustangs are pressuring. Oh, Russ able to slip out, being chased by the Mustangs, unable. And that is brought down. Great pursuit there by Hunter Pluger to come all the way across the field there to help bring Russ down right at about the original line of scrimmage. Brings up 4th and 10.
And that'll be it because there's only 10 seconds left here. They're not going to. If they do, they're going to call timeout, which, hey, they just did. And I'm betting they try a Hail Mary.
All right, we are going to step away here for another word from one of our sponsors.
For 6 years I served in the state legislature. While working in the minority, I could have spent my time blaming Republicans for all of our problems. Instead, I found ways to work across party lines, finding solutions to our biggest challenges.
That's not how Peer works today. Most legislators are focused on making headlines and pointing fingers, instead of improving education, growing our economy, and expanding Medicaid. As your state representative, I will use my leadership and experience to bring integrity back to Peer. Together, we can build a South Dakota for everyone. I'm Dan Allers, and I approve.
New Hope Chiropractic has been serving the Tri-Valley School District and surrounding areas for the last 17 years. We've been a longtime supporter of Tri-Valley fine arts and athletics. If you have a need for chiropractic care, or maybe even a condition or symptom that isn't necessarily back or muscle related, give us a try. Over 3,000 patients already have. We're located in Crooks. We're open Monday through Friday, with evening appointments available on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Give us a call at 543-5700. Enjoy the game, and let's continue to support our Mustangs.
All right, we are back from our timeout here. One final play from the Titans. This is exciting, Ryan.
Oh, it is. This is
why
we watch.
This is why we watch. This is playoff football. Boy, 4 receivers right for the Titans. 1 left. One final Hail Mary. Big pass. Oh! Mustangs were going to pick that off, and the offense came flying in there.
Yeah, I think he paid for that because he needed a little help getting up. And the refs are already walking all the way back. There's no time on the clock, by the way. So I think this is just going to be...
oh, that is on the Mustangs.
Wow. I never would have...
All right, so no time on the clock, defensive penalty, one last snap.
Yep.
Timeout by the Titans to take a look at this. All right, well, kind of a weird turn of events here for the end of the first half, but Titans still have one chance. We will step away.
There's a college on the banks of the Missouri River that's creating the best in Catholic education on the Great Plains, where we ask important questions like, who do I want to be? And how do I want to live? Where we explore life's peaks and valleys on trips to the Grand Canyon and the Rocky Mountains. A special place where Lancers rule. Join us. Start your journey. Lead, serve, impact at Mount Marty College.
Absolute Business Promotions is your one-stop for fully customizable items for all kinds of events like weddings, gender reveals, graduations, school booster clubs, business wear, advertising, parades, trade shows, fundraisers, birthdays, and more. They do screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, sublimation printing, decals, rhinestone designs, banners, and vinyl signs. Visit their website, www.absolutebusinesspromotions.com, to see everything they have to offer, or give them a call at 605-204-5255.
All right, we are back. The Mustangs had a defensive penalty with no time on the clock. So the Titans have one opportunity here from like the 14-yard line. Russ rolls. Russ is looking for some blockers. And they are calling that a touchdown by the Titans with no time on the clock. Boy, Russ was really close to being over the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah.
Tough break for the Mustangs. And the Titans are taking their third and final time out of the half. We will step away.
To see how Whiffle's hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Whiffle's hybrids, more than a number. If you have insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson, president of White Insurance. They have all of your insurance needs from farm, home, auto, business, crop, life, and health insurance.
All righty, the Titans are on the field again. They had taken their last time out. I'm guessing they're going for a 2-point conversion, Ryan?
I would think so. Otherwise, well, you know, it is a timeout. You can take them.
Quick little dump over the top. And the 2-point conversion is good to Christopher Mayer. So that will bring us to halftime, folks, where the Mustangs trail 10-22. Mustangs had a really good half there. Just kind of a series of unfortunate events. We will be back after a few words from our sponsors. Thanks for staying with us, Mustang Nation.
Absolute Business Promotions is your one-stop for fully customizable items for all kinds of events like weddings, gender reveals, graduations, school booster clubs, business wear, advertising, parades, trade shows, fundraisers, birthdays, and more. They do screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, sublimation printing, decals, rhinestone designs, banners, and vinyl signs. Visit their website, www.absolutebusinesspromotions.com, to see everything they have to offer, or give them a call at 605-204-5255.
At Whiffle's Hybrids, our hybrids are developed and tested for this very specific part of the Central Corn Belt. So, once they get on your farm, they feel right at home. Whiffle's Hybrids, one thing done right.
To see how Whiffle's hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Whiffle's hybrids, more than a number. If you have insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson, president of White Insurance. They have all of your insurance needs from farm, home, auto, business, crop, life, and health insurance. White Insurance is located at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks. For all of your insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson of White Insurance, 605-543-5722, or stop in at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks.
Welcome to Rosenbauer America. Your new career will be just one of many incredible things you will build here, along with pride, self-worth, and tremendous satisfaction knowing you're fighting fire right along with the men and women on the front lines. This is a rare opportunity to contribute to something bigger than each of us. At Rosenbauer, you will be a difference maker. So that siren you're hearing, it's your new career calling.
New Hope Chiropractic has been serving the Tri-Valley School District and surrounding areas for the last 17 years. We've been a longtime supporter of Tri-Valley fine arts and athletics. If you have a need for chiropractic care or maybe even a condition or symptom that isn't necessarily back or muscle related, give us a try. Over 3,000 patients already have. We're located in Crooks. We're open Monday through Friday with evening appointments available on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Give us a call at 543-5700. Enjoy the game, and let's continue to support our Mustangs.
You are currently in the Ruth Donahoe First Dakota Fieldhouse. It was a collaboration between a lot of different entities in this community that came together. It is special because it is a place that we feel we're going to bring a lot of individuals to Yankton, and we're ready for that.
It's been something that started as a small project, and with some vision and a lot of work and a lot of partners, we ended up to where we are. Just over a city block long. We've got about 100 feet wide here, and we have multiple things that we're able to do. So we've got tennis in our other building, our community center, you know, a lot of different indoor things like that. And then when it comes to convention and meeting space, the sky's kind of the limit.
So reach out to anybody at Mount Marty University. Being so expansive, fresh air continues to be pumped in. We can be 6 feet apart and still host a large number of individuals, and we feel safely.
South Dakota is really ready for pretty much anything. To anybody looking at having a convention, you know, you can have it here, and we're open for business.
Our state legislators aren't listening. Each election, we vote on issues like minimum wage, medicinal marijuana, and campaign finance reform. Each time, our legislature tries to change, repeal, or simply ignore the will of the people. Then they attack majority rule with bills like Amendment C. You deserve better. As your next state legislator, I'll be there to listen and work on issues important to you. I won't go to Pierre with a personal agenda, because my job is to serve you. I'm Dan Allers, and I approve this message.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in South Dakota.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Absolute Business Promotions is your one-stop for fully customizable items for all kinds of events like weddings, gender reveals, graduations, school booster clubs, business wear, advertising, parades, trade shows, fundraisers, birthdays, and more. They do screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, sublimation printing, decals, rhinestone designs, banners, and vinyl signs. Visit their website, www.absolutebusinesspromotions.com, to see everything they have to offer, or give them a call at 605-204-5255.
Rob Shop, Edward Jones, working together for your financial future. We're here for you, ready to listen and navigate this together. Stocks, bonds, CDs, IRAs, mutual funds. Contact Rob Shop, your Del Rapids Edward Jones financial advisor, located across from the Pizza Ranch at 507 West 4th Street, member SIPC.
Well, Ryan, we have probably about, 8 minutes to go here before the players come back on, and then they get another couple of minutes to warm up. Other than that little mishap here at the end of the game, where the Titans were able to put 8 points on the board.
Yeah, that was really just an unfortunate event.
Otherwise, I think the Mustangs are playing their kind of game. I mean,
they are.
Really, you know, with no time on the clock, the Mustangs were down 10-14 and had an opportunity to come away, and you know, we were in position to get a pick, and I sort of felt like the Titans there came flying in, and they ended up calling us for a defensive pass interference, which
I don't know.
Defensive penalty with no time on the clock.
Yeah.
We don't have the ability to see the replays right now. But that's what it sure looked like to me. But, man, you know, the Mustangs are only trailing by 12 points here coming into the second half.
Yeah. And to be honest, I mean, everybody would have, knowing how we played the first matchup, I don't think anybody would have saw the score being even this point at halftime what it is.
No. I mean, the Mustangs, if the first scoring drive on the first series, you know, the Mustangs were able to drive down roughly, I don't know, about 40-some yards, and which led to a Reese Smith 38-yard field goal.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
It was.
He could have been back even further. He
yeah.
had enough leg to get a few more yards out of that. And that looked like one of his softer kicks this year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, kudos to him. And then Mustangs did have one turnover, but, man, we were able to get the ball, and McFarland, the old line, gave him a hole a mile wide, and his speed took him straight down the pipe for about a 66-yard touchdown there by McFarland.
That really opened it up for us, I think. And honestly, I think it set the Titans back a little bit. I don't think they knew what to expect from us anymore.
No, it's been kind of fun. You know, the Titans are out there talking, and I'm going to say the Mustangs have them on their heels. I mean, the game is well within reach here.
It is. I mean, sure, it is. It's 12 points is the difference here, but you know, that comes down to one play at the very end. It really does.
Right.
And otherwise, this would be a one-score game, and I think the Titans there are really kind of wondering what they need to do to stop us.
Yeah, the D-line are getting some really good reads on a lot of the misdirection that the Titans are known for.
So we're pushing back, and I mean, you got some of those misdirection plays which are kind of catching us and everything, but that was at the beginning of the game.
Right.
And we're still pushing back and stopping some of these running plays.
We are. Well, that's kind of where we're at with halftime here, where the Titans are up 22-10 over the Mustangs. We're going to step away for a few more words from our sponsors, and then we will get ready here for the second half at Mount Vernon with actually a beautiful night for football.
It is. It's a great night.
For October 20th. So we will step away.
Absolute Business Promotions is your one stop for fully customizable items for all kinds of events like weddings, gender reveals, graduations, school booster clubs, business wear, advertising, parades, trade shows, fundraisers, birthdays, and more. They do screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, sublimation printing, decals, rhinestone designs, banners, and vinyl signs. Visit their website, www.absolutebusinesspromotions.com, to see everything they have to offer, or give them a call at 605-204-5255.
At Whiffle's Hybrids, our hybrids are developed and tested for this very specific part of the Central Corn Belt. So, once they get on your farm, they feel right at home. Whiffle's Hybrids. One thing done right.
To see how Whiffle's Hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Whiffle's Hybrids, more than a number. If you have insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson, president of White Insurance. They have all of your insurance needs from farm, home, auto, business, crop, life, and health insurance. White Insurance is located at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks. For all of your insurance needs, contact Lisa Johnson of White Insurance, 605-543-5722, or stop in at 409 Northwest Avenue in Crooks.
True Weight Solutions, offered exclusively at New Hope Chiropractic in Crooks. A weight loss program that is simple and sustainable because you're not eating prepackaged foods or taking additional medications, there's no exercise required, and it is certainly not a starvation diet. Since we've launched the program, we've helped people lose a considerable amount of weight, which has led to some pretty happy and healthy patients. To learn more, it's really simple. Just go to our website or give us a call. This might just be the program for you.
Welcome to Rosenbauer America. Your new career will be just one of many incredible things you will build here, along with pride, self-worth, and tremendous satisfaction knowing you're fighting fire right along with the men and women on the front lines. This is a rare opportunity to contribute to something bigger than each of us. At Rosenbauer, you will be a difference maker. So that siren you're hearing, it's your new career calling.
As a business owner, a community leader, a substitute teacher, and a state legislator,
I have the background and experience to address our state's biggest challenges in education, the economy, and healthcare. I have a record of crossing party lines, finding solutions, and getting things done. If that's what you'd like to see from your next state representative, I'd be honored to have your vote. I'm Dan Allers, and I approve this message.
There's a college on the banks of the Missouri River that's creating the best in Catholic education on the Great Plains, where we ask important questions like, who do I want to be and how do I want to live? Where we explore life's peaks and valleys on trips to the Grand Canyon and the Rocky Mountains. A special place where Lancers rule. Join us. Start your journey. Lead, serve, impact at Mount Marty College.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in South Dakota.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, we are back. Got about a minute before the players start warming up for a couple of minutes. Let's take a look around the league, Ryan. We got 16 teams all trying to are playing for that road to the Dome here coming up on Friday, November 11th. So let's take a look for Class 11B in the playoffs.
All right.
Number 1 winner playing number 16 Lee Deadwood. Winner won 62-7.
Wow.
Good game here. With 2 minutes left in the fourth, we have number 8 Duel 27, number 9 St. Thomas More 10. Taking a look at our game, Mustangs are only down by 12 at halftime. 10-22. Looking at number 5 McCook Central Montrose taking on number 12 Sioux Valley. 11 minutes to go in the third.
And the score is
20-13 with McCook Central Montrose up. So that is giving them a run for their money.
Yeah.
Aberdeen Roncalli end of halftime is 39-0 over Mobridge Pollock. Hot Springs is at halftime. They are up 21-6 over Bridgewater Emory Ethan. Elk Point Jefferson handled Rapid City Christian 58-7. And Woonsocket Wessington Springs Sanborn 0, Redfield 0. And they're at halftime. So
that sounds like, honestly, it'd be a good game.
Sure is. Well, we are getting ready here to start the second half. Any thoughts on any adjustments that the Mustangs should make to get the lead back?
Oh, I think they need to honestly just fine-tune a couple of little things. I mean, really, we're only down by 12 because of just one play that, honestly, both of us thought should have gone the other way. But
right.
I don't know if I would make any big adjustments right now.
I think they're playing their style of ball. It
Exactly.
was just unfortunate few plays that turned into 8 points for the Titans.
Yeah.
I truly think the Mustangs still have the Titans on their heels here.
Yeah. I mean, you're right, because a couple of plays, that one 60-yard romp that the quarterback had for the Titans, we had him by the jersey and just that much out of reach and could have changed the game right there. I mean, that was a touchdown for him later on.
So the Titans are going to get the ball back here. Mustangs will be kicking off to start the second half. So we will see what the Mustangs have in store. Reese has a great leg, beautiful night for football. We have to give a shout out to all of our Mustang fans, Mustang Nation, for sticking with us tonight through a few technical difficulties. Seems like things are streaming good now. We are also recording this, so that will be put on. So if we missed a little bit, we apologize, but
I blame it on gremlins.
I know there's a lot of Mustang fans that have been having watch parties throughout the season. You know, they may have neighbor kids out there playing or whatever, but a huge shout out to all the watch parties from Mustang Nation here and to all the fans that made the trip out here to Mount Vernon.
Yeah, we got a good showing.
Well, we're getting ready here for the kickoff. Must be waiting for a TV timeout.
That's what it is.
Just kidding. Oh, but yeah.
Those dang commercials.
I know, right? So exciting for the Mustangs here as the ref is going to be handling Mr. Smith the ball. All right, Mustangs. You got 2 quarters here. Let's put the hammer down and let's move into next week.
Let's beat the upset of the week.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, it would.
Boom, and Reese gets a great kick. Picked up, and here comes the Titans. Mustangs break 1 tackle, Dibbig in. Got about, not quite about, what, a 20-yard return. Looks like Titans are going to take over at about their own 30-yard line. Mustangs did a good job on kickoff here.
I think if Reese could learn for next year to maybe put a little bit more air underneath that, he could really pin him back deep.
Russ pitches it out.
That's a good play.
Yeah, Brady Fox, I think it was number 24 for the Titans, able to get to the edge. Brings up about 2nd and 1. Titans come out continuing to pound the ball on the ground.
It is what works best for them, honestly.
Russ rolls out to the right. He keeps it. Couple of missed tackles. McFarland brings him down, but not after a nice gain to about the 49-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Titans.
Just inside Mustang territory now.
About a 13-yard pickup. Titans got the nice lead, want to manage the clock.
Nice.
Oh, tough tackle there by Ellison. McFarland able to step up. Brady Fox with the run there. Gets about 7 on that play, brings up like 2nd and 3.
Closing in on 10 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
Titans in no hurry with the lead. Russ keeps the ball.
Yeah, it gives him about 1 more yard to go.
I think Luke Nalick was in with the tackle on that. Brings up 3rd and 1. Titans doing a little better job trying to get some blocks.
Man, if he got it, he barely did.
Yep, Fox able to get over, picks up about 2 yards, a yard and a half, brings up another first down for the Titans. Mustangs are right there, just the linebackers were unable to come in and clean it up.
Yeah, they tried dragging him back, but it was already too late.
Russ stays tight behind the center. Russ with a quick pitch. Got some speed. Louisa able to bring him down, but not after until about a 10-yard run. Brings up another first down for the Titans.
Swung him down by his arm.
So with that, the Titans continued to run the ball. Ball's at the Mustangs' 28-yard line. Russ with the toss to the right.
Tripped up there.
Great job by Ellison to fight off his blocker to help bring Fox down. Ellison did a great job fighting off his defender to help trip him up.
Yeah, he did. Otherwise, he would have gained quite a few more yards. About 8 minutes left.
It's like the 7th play of the drive.
Hey, look, Darren, my friend the pole is back.
That pole's doing a good job playing defense with us, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
That is dead ball foul on the Titans, pushes them back 5 yards. It's the first negative yards of the drive.
Mm-hmm.
We've had, 7 plays. Have put on about 40 yards.
Puts them at, looks like about the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 13 for the Titans.
He had a good block.
Yeah, Mayer was able to get around to, went in motion, got around to that left side. Brings up 3rd and short.
Looks like 2, maybe 3.
Mustangs looking to get a stop here. That's the 9th play of the drive, including that penalty. MVP down to about 7.5 minutes here.
It's a nice stop.
Think they were able to get the first down on that play?
I think it might just
be short.
Yeah, they're looking.
Oh, we got another official measurement coming up.
Yeah. They just don't want to make the call.
Will give the Mustangs defense a chance to catch their breath.
Yeah, let's hope that's what the case is. He's going to be short. Yeah.
Short about the width of a football.
Fourth and 1 on the 19.
Well, here's a big opportunity for the defense. Haven't got a turnover yet tonight, but here's a chance to do a turnover on downs.
This would be a great shift in the game if we could stop them here.
D-line's got to watch that snap count. I'm guessing Russ will keep it as he pushes forward.
Yeah. He easily got that one.
Able to pick up probably about 4 yards, enough for another first down.
6:40 left.
Well, about 11 plays here, and they continue to drive, and they have burnt up about half of the third quarter.
Yeah.
Just on this first opening drive.
Ball control offense, and honestly, keeping it out of our hands.
Good job by the Mustangs reading that.
Yeah. You couldn't have asked, honestly, you could not have asked for better. Well, you could have asked for a turnover, but, you know, hey, let's just keep it simple.
We had Hastings and Reiser in on that play. I think there was somebody else. I missed it, though.
Yeah, I'm at this point where I'm relying on you right now. I am completely out of vision of what's going on the field.
Yeah, so the Mustangs able to push the Titans back 1 yard, brings up 2nd down and 11. Russ keeps it, looking downfield, another slant through the hands. Through the hands of Gerlach. Hastings sort of made him pay a little bit for that. Brings up 3rd and 11 for the Titans. 13th play of the drive, I believe, Ryan.
Yeah, they must have thought that they were going to catch us off guard with that pass. And the play stopped.
Another false start by the Titans pushes them back another 5 yards. Will bring up 3rd down and about 16.
Yeah. There's 5 minutes and 30 seconds left.
They have burnt up a lot of clock, doing anything to keep the ball out of the Mustangs' hands. Great play call by the Titans. Keep the Mustangs' defense out there.
Uh-huh. I mean, they're sitting with a 12-point lead. This is honestly the best thing that they could do, is try to hold on to the ball as long as possible. And for those of you sitting at home, the poll is back into our vision once again.
Russ drops back for a pass. Quick little dump pass, breakdown in coverage. Gerlach with the catch, and he is brought down at about the 3-yard line. 2-yard line brings up 1st and goal for the Titans. He was able to sneak in the seam of the 2 defenders there.
Yeah, that
right down the edge.
We did not need that to happen right there.
Mustangs got a little confused in the coverage. 1st and goal, Fox is behind. Gives it to Fox up the middle, and that is a Titan touchdown. So the Titans with, about a 15-play drive.
Yeah, there's 4:58 left on the clock.
Takes about 7 minutes on that drive, and they are able to put 6 points up on the board. Mustangs trail 10-28 here in the 3rd quarter.
You know, I don't want to say it, but that might have been the game right there.
Quick little dump pass, and that 2-point conversion is good. Tough break for the Mustangs here, now down by 20 points.
Yeah.
Well, they get a quick chance to catch their breath, Ryan, and kick return will be out on the field.
Yep.
Mustangs have been doing really good this year with the kickoff return, so they can pick up 10, 20 yards. MVP hasn't been kicking it real deep tonight.
No. So, you know, you're looking at putting us close to our own 40, you know, but we really do. We need to, this offensive series really needs to pay off, and it needs to pay off in a touchdown if we want to stay in this game.
Yeah, so we got Dibbig and Sorensen, who are the deep ball, and Reiser and Louisa kind of right there hanging out at the 20-yard line. Mustangs looking to get the ball back here. Pick up by Reiser at the 20. He's to the 30, and he's still going. Almost, not quite to the 40-yard line. So good return again by Reiser. Mustangs got great field position here as they get their chance for the offense to come out for the first play of the second half for them. So the Mustangs are going to be at their own 37-yard line. Or 38?
Yeah, I'd say it's 38. And the scoreboard agrees with me.
McFarland rolls, pitch out to Carruthers. Carruthers able to put the shoulder down and pick up a couple of more yards. Brings up about 2nd and 5 for the Mustangs. 2nd and 4.
Yeah, 4. Good play right there. We're going to, honestly, I think Tri-Valley is going to have to step out a little bit out of their comfort zone, and we need some quick scores.
Sorensen going up the middle.
He got nowhere.
Picked up about a yard. So it brings up 3rd and 3. Big play here on 3rd down, Ryan.
Yeah, we really need to connect on this one and get another first down, keep this drive going.
About 4:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Worst thing to do is give the ball back to the Titans and let them run this out.
Right. Few last instructions. McFarland to his backs. McFarland tries to keep it, and too much penetration there. Russ was able to get upfield, not where we wanted him.
No.
Here comes my big sigh, brings up 4th down and 3. Hoping that the Mustangs had something in there, but it looks like we're going to be punting the ball.
Yeah, I think so.
Sorensen is back to punt.
Hopefully we can pin it deep.
Nice punt by Sorensen. Takes a Mustang bounce.
Nice. That looks like, what, down the 15?
Yeah, switches the field here. Great job by the Mustangs.
There's 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Well, the Mustangs started off their first drive of the second half with 6 yards by Carruthers and another one by Sorensen, but unable to connect on the 3rd and punted on the 4th. But Sorensen did a good job reversing the field there.
Yeah, no, he did, because, maybe this will slow the Titans down and we can get the ball back. Attacking that edge. We've been kind of weak defending our edge here tonight.
We have.
That looks like that was an 8-yard gain.
Well, we appreciate everybody watching tonight, cheering on their Mustangs. Mustangs trail here in the 3rd quarter, 10-30. On the road, playing the Mt Vernon Plankinton Titans.
Ooh, that was Daniel Bursing. He burst right through that line, and he took him down behind the line of scrimmage. That's now it's a 3rd and 6. So that was a good 2-yard loss.
About two minutes to go here in the third. Defense looking for their first turnover of the night. Getting some pressure.
Oh, but he was wide open.
And he still makes the catch. Good pressure by the Mustangs on the quarterback, but wide open for Mayer, able to get quite a few yards downfield. Brings up a Titan first down from about, their own 38?
Yeah. Honestly, the worst thing that could have happened there was those two Titan players fighting for the ball.
Yeah, the Mustangs kind of breaking down here on the Mustangs' left side here in the last couple of passing plays. Titans able to find that little pocket. Got a good block outside. Louisa steps up.
Oh, that was a good hit. But still too much. Say what, 7 yards? Looks like 2 and 3. Second down and 3 to go. There's minute 10 left.
Louisa slowed him up, and Nalick cleaned it up. Titans have been doing a great job with their outside blocking tonight.
They have, and they've been attacking the edge, and there they go again.
Quick pitch. Brought down by McFarland, but not until after a Mustang or a Titans first down.
.30 seconds left in the third quarter.
Titans have done a great job.
Ball control.
Eating clock up left and right. And
I think now we are in their strength, running the ball and controlling the ball and keeping it away from us. And
Titans in no hurry to snap the ball.
No, he's looking to. Looks like they will snap it after all.
Mustangs get upfield but miss a tackle. He's still going.
I think that's still first down. Nope, yard short.
And that'll bring us into the fourth quarter. So with that, we are going to step away for a couple words from a couple of our sponsors.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in South Dakota.
This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Our state legislators aren't listening. Each election, we vote on issues like minimum wage, medicinal marijuana, and campaign finance reform. Each time, our legislature tries to change, repeal, or simply ignore the will of the people. Then they attack majority rule with bills like Amendment C. You deserve better. As your next state legislator, I'll be there to listen and work on issues important to you. I won't go to Pierre with a personal agenda because my job is to serve you. I'm Dan Allers, and I approve this message.
All right, Mustang Nation, we are coming into the fourth quarter. Mustangs down 10-30. Titans made quite a few adjustments with their ground and pound game, Ryan, and they are taking the rock, and they have been controlling this game this whole second half.
Yeah, they really haven't let up. they were able to put us on a 3-and-out and for our lone control of the ball.
So 2nd and 1 here to get started. Quick little dump pass over the top of the linebackers, but that is incomplete for the Titans.
Yeah, he was off target. But hey, when you only have a yard to go, and it's 2nd down, it's
opens up a lot of play options.
Yeah. So 3rd down now. Quick handoff.
Able to pick up the 1st down. That'll move the chains.
Yeah, those are drums, not fireworks.
Beautiful night for football, though, for playoff weather.
Oh, yeah.
Mustangs looking to get something back here.
Oh, almost. Almost had him in the backfield. Still looks to be a 4-yard game, 11 minutes left.
2nd and 6 for the Titans. It's like the Mustangs defense is running out of energy a little bit, Ryan.
Yeah, I think it is. I think they're
quick draw up the middle. Brought down by Divig.
That was a quick burst right through the line.
Able to move the chains again. Well, I don't expect any passes in the air.
No, not at this point. I would be holding on to that ball and keeping it on the ground all the way through. They've built up a nice lead, and we haven't been able to stop them yet in the 2nd half.
Another quick draw up the middle.
I think he tripped over his own feet.
Oh, turnover! Defense comes up with the ball.
Nice. You know, just as soon as I say something, you know, like, yeah, it's doom and gloom.
Hey,
the Mustangs turn the ball over.
Mustangs turn the ball over. Offense comes on the field. Great job by the defense. I think that is a turnover every game this season.
Except for one.
The Elk Point Jefferson, we didn't have a turnover, right?
That's right. The lone exception. I think last week we had three
fumbles and 1
interception.
Yeah.
There's a pitch. And there's a lot of people laying on the ground now out of bounds.
Able to stop the clock.
True that. 9 minutes and 48 seconds left, for all of you wondering, in the 4th quarter. It's a good gain, though, on the first play, 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The scoreboard says it's on the 28-yard line. Eli's going to keep it.
Brings up 3rd and manageable for the Mustangs.
Yeah. Had to be, I think, a 3-yard gain. I'd call it a third down on a long 2. That play did not work out well for us at all.
Nah, Russ for the Titans sniffed that one out and threw the Mustangs back for a big loss on that play.
We lost everything that we gained and then some.
Another tough break for the Mustangs.
Yeah, that was not a good play call at all.
Russ sniffed that one out. Russ goes, I want to move on to next week.
Yeah. And so that's another 3 and out.
Line drive punt by the Mustangs. Ball rolls. Kind of switches the field up. So the Titans will take over at their own 41-yard line.
They're not even putting a guy back to receive the punt. They're more worried about us faking it.
Yep.
And you almost think that it would have been better off if we would have just lined up and just punted it deep as hard as what we could have.
So we have 8:07 to go here in the game. Mustangs trail 10-30. Right before halftime, Mustangs were only down like 10-22.
Yeah, we were down by 12 points, and that one play changed things around.
We got timeout by the Titans, so we will step away from a word from one of our sponsors.
Absolute Business Promotions is your one stop for fully customizable items for all kinds of events like weddings, gender reveals, graduations, school booster clubs, business wear, advertising, parades, trade shows, fundraisers, birthdays, and more. They do screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, sublimation printing, decals, rhinestone designs, banners, and vinyl signs. Visit their website, www.absolutebusinesspromotions.com, to see everything they have to offer, or give them a call at 605-204-5255. To see how Whiffle's hybrids can increase corn yields on your farm, contact Carter or Mike at Grindy Seeds at 605-254-7447. Whiffle's hybrids, more than a number.
All right, we are coming back from a Titans timeout. It was 10-14 with no time on the clock in that first half, Ryan.
Yeah.
And unfortunate turn of events. Mustangs had a defensive penalty with no time on the clock. And the Titans were able to punch it in, and so at halftime it was 22-10. Titans came out, pretty much ran it the whole way, and great job by Divig reading that.
Yeah, that one play changed the whole momentum of the game.
It did. Clock continues to tick down. Where are we at for time, Ryan?
We're at about 7:40 left in the game.
Brings up second and long for the Titans. Russ looking for that pass over the top of the linebackers and gets it. Mayer able to pick up the first down and move the chains for the Titans again. I think they've tried that play about 3 times, and it finally worked the third time.
Yeah. You almost kind of wonder if they're not trying to get that everybody knowing where they need to be to get that play prepared for the rest of the playoffs.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
because really at this point I wouldn't have passed the ball. It's 6 minutes and 50 seconds left. I would have kept on running, but obviously they wanted to get that play to finally pay off. So
yeah, the Mustangs are trying to sell out to the run because, I mean, that's what they've been doing all night. So Loaiza able to push him out of bounds. Stops the clock. Brings up what, 2nd and 5, second and 4?
yeah, 6:20 almost on the clock now.
Well, they called him inbounds.
It stopped momentarily and then kept on ticking. So yeah, at this point they're looking to take as much time as what they can between that was read really well by
Luke Nalick. Brings up 3rd.
3rd and 3 and 5 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Now, wouldn't it be nice to say that the Titans have an unfortunate turn of events and the Mustangs pick it up and run it in bar right here, Ryan?
Well, that'd be wonderful.
It's always wishful thinking for our Mustangs out there.
Right. And he's breaking tackles, and he's gone. Oh, we got him at the very end.
Debig able to bring him down with a shoestring tackle.
But still, that looks like he's down at roughly the 5. I don't know. I can't read it from here. The lines on the field are kind of faded. Scoreboard is saying that he's down on the 6. Four minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. And sorry you can't see the rest of that play, people, but the window's in my way. Or your TV screen just got a lot smaller. 4 minutes left.
Titans at their, what, 4-yard line?
Yeah.
Or, sorry, at the Mustangs' 4-yard line?
Yeah.
Just waiting for that back judge to keep talking, or doing the timer, and Russ is in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Titans. Am I allowed to do big sigh here, Ryan?
Yeah, you are.
All right. Titans up 36-10 over the Mustangs. Well, you know, Mustangs are going to finish 4-5.
Yeah.
Finish the season at 500. Played a lot of good teams this year.
No, I mean, if you look at the teams that, and that 2-point conversion is good, so that'll put it up to 38. But if you really do, if you look at all the teams that Tri-Valley has lost to, they are all the top of the bracket for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Every single team.
Yep.
I mean, you're looking at Winter, Elk Point, the Titans here, and, you know, then that.
The only one we didn't play was Aberdeen.
Yeah. but we switch out Aberdeen for West Central,
Right, correct.
Who is a class above us,
right?
So, but again, they're still at the top of their playoff bracket. So, and honestly, tonight, Tri-Valley played as well as a first half as what you could have expected out of them.
Oh, they played a phenomenal first half. So, yeah, winners moving on, and they are going. And then Dual beat St. Thomas More 27-10. McCook Central Montrose is 34-19 over Sioux Valley. Aberdeen Roncalli won 46-0 over Mobridge Pollock. And Hot Springs, they are 38-6 over Bridgewater Emery Ethan. Just coming up at the end of the third. Elk Point Jefferson is moving on with a 58-7 win over Rapid City Christian. And Redfield is up 7-0 over Woonsocket Wessington Springs Sanborn.
That was at 0-0 at halftime game.
That was, and they got 8 minutes to go here in the fourth.
Well, honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to the championship game, and to be honest, I'd like to see Winter and Elk Point going at it.
There's going to be some good teams that are probably be playing in the Dome. McFarland rolls. Great job by the Titans secondary, unable to find any open receivers. Just about down to the 3-minute mark here to go. We also want to give a shout out to all the Mustang fans out there that were unable to attend some games in person, and were tuning in to Big Sioux Media here. We thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed us bringing the games to your house. This is the first time that the Mustangs, we've been able to do this for football, so it just adds just another whole level to the entertainment value for the Mustangs and the school spirit out there.
Yeah.
And thank you, Ryan, for making the trip out here with me tonight to help call this game with 2.5 minutes to go. Big scrum push out there.
You wouldn't stop texting me. No. I've had a lot of fun. Had a lot of fun doing this, man. It has been a real treat.
It has, and Barrett Altoff also helped with a lot of the home games too. So want to give him a quick shout out for helping with some of the Mustang games, especially with his younger brother playing some football, and his younger brother had a pick last week. Mishandled by the Mustangs.
Yeah.
Picked it up, but he is swarmed
by nearly the entire team.
Yeah.
I think there might have been 3 Titan players that said, you know what, we don't need to get involved with that because all the rest of my friends are there.
We also want to give a big shout out to all of our sponsors who help make this broadcast possible. Just kudos to them and pretty much everybody. Matt Larson for the opportunity that he gave us to call these games with Big Sioux Media, and it's been really fun working with them for this Mustang Nation out there. So we are down to the 1-minute mark. Mustangs are one and done, but I tell you what, that first half, they made it exciting.
They did.
I can say I was a little on edge. I had a few sighs just from the stress level.
And they were making me completely rethink how this game was going to go. After just, looking over the stats and everything, how we played the Titans the first time, I just thought we are just going to get run over and they're not going to stop. And
yep.
It was a different game completely that first half. Oh, well, we called a timeout here.
Yeah, we will. We'll stick with us. We'll stick with you. So through this timeout,
it's just for everybody sitting at home. It is 4th down and 20 yards to go. But hey, we're down 38-10, and it's the last chance for us to try something here. So
nothing to lose. Turning it up, gets a block, going downfield, able to pick up the first down. Louisa able to turn and burn there down the right sideline.
You know, honestly, I'm going to have to say 4th and 20, and we call a timeout. You would think that the Titans would be like, hey, you know what, bud?
They're going to fake it.
They're going to fake it. And, wow, we still got it. So,
well, the Mustangs still holding their heads high, hoping to put the ball in the end zone one last time for the season.
a little bit of a bobble at the handoff, I think. Still able to hold on to it. And what was that, 3 yards?
About 3 yards, yep.
And we're looking at 30 seconds here. So this will probably be the last play. $15 seconds.
Gives it to Loiza. He's trying to get to the outside edge on the left, going nowhere. Maybe he picked up a yard.
And that's it.
So that will be the game. So congratulations to the Mt Vernon Plankinton Titans. They move on down the road. Mustangs are going to be eastbound and down. And, you know, great season by the Mustangs here, even though they dropped the playoff game 10-38. You know, nothing. They played a great first half, the Mustangs did.
They did. They really did.
And, yeah, kudos to these seniors and the leadership. I know we had a few bumps and bruises along the way with some key players that sat out quite a bit of the season due to injuries.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's the sport. And, yeah, got to be proud of Coach Sneathen, his coaching staff. Jen Gronwald with the cheerleaders, too. You know, we talked a little bit about the cheerleaders, probably not as much as we probably should have. But, you know, the cheerleaders put a lot of work in trying to keep the student section and the fans excited. Well, Ryan, it's been a pleasure working with you. Thank you for making the trip out here, and congratulations to the Titans, and a good job by the Mustangs, who will finish up 4-5 here for the season, 4-4 coming into this playoff game. Any final thoughts, Ryan?
You know, I think with the players, that'll be sure we lose some veteran senior leadership and, you know, some good players, but I think we still have some of the younger classmen. I think we got a pretty good core still that it'll be really interesting to see what the boys can do come next year, and I'm kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah. Again.
Already.
So, yeah, I mean, some of these younger players that are coming up, you know, Mustangs had some good games here with some of the younger guys, so that's been fun to see. I guess this is going to be the end of our broadcast for Tri-Valley Mustang football for the 2022 season.
Sad.
Yeah, been a lot of fun, some excitement. I mean, it was kind of one extreme or the other. Either we were getting beat or we were putting the beating on.
Yeah,
so.
No, it was one extreme to the other.
Yeah,
it wasn't a middle ground.
It was quite the roller coaster ride. But however, Big Sioux Media we still have some Mustang volleyball coming up. So we're coming up to the near end of their season. They are going to be on the road playing T on Friday, October 21st, which is tomorrow. And then Big Sioux Media will bring you another Mustang volleyball game for the last regular home game on Monday, October 24th. So we hope you guys can all join that. Again, a big shout out to Mustang Nation and to all the fans out there. And also a big thank you to all of our sponsors making it possible for us to bring this game into your home. And kudos to all the producers out there that were probably listening. I know you said you got a couple of friends that when they're traveling, they just kind of hook the phone up to the aux cord and just listen to the game as they're trucking along. So with that, we will bring you to the end of the Mustang football season. Thank you again. This is Big Sioux Media with Ryan Robinson and Darren Roosh on the call. Have a great night and safe travels, and we hope to see you next fall. We'll talk to you later.
See ya.